Hey guys, welcome back to another Sunday live stream at Trace Trades. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click the link in the description so you could join the Discord server and participate in these streams live every single Sunday. Again, these streams are completely free to attend. You do not need to be a premium member. It's completely free just to get us ready for the rest of the week. But to get right into a watch list, first we have Apple. I've been on an absolute tear ever since we bounced off this higher low over here, but absolutely flying through every single significant level. Some retests here and there, some consolidation, but on an absolute tear. Actually, on the mark to hit 3 trillion. It hits 3 trillion market cap at 182.86 about. That's an estimation. I think it's like within the range of a cent, but around 182.86, Apple will be worth $3 trillion. So this will be an important level, and really it's less than 2% away from where are at currently. So definitely watching that for this week. Next we have cost. Absolutely killer earnings. It did very, very well. Very high volume buying day on Friday. Really, what I'm just catching here is an alert over the high day on Friday, which was also new all-time highs. So with this alert, we're really expecting to see like further new all-time highs, and that makes sense because as the market is backing like all stocks more, like stocks that outperform, such as Costco, are going to do significantly better. So this is really what we're watching here. I might try to catch a bounce off the open tomorrow around like 555, like 555. If we see that, just because of some of the daily former resistance now support around here, I might try to catch one of those. But really, as a momentum trigger, we're looking at above Friday's high a day, so above like 561, 562. Next we have Den, and this is the wrong Den. We need Denberry. We need this one. Um, so this is just stacking inside days for a while. This is a triple inside day now. And again, we're just targeting the higher day of that first candle here. So that's at 85.35. So really looking for a break there to continue higher. Next we have Hood. Hood chart looks like garbage, but something that I have been seeing is a lots of unusual flow into 12, 17, 25 calls. And being that that is this week, definitely on watch for this week. Again, if we just like add RSI here, it is very, very oversold. I don't really use RSI, but when a chart's this beaten down, it's worth it to take a look to see where it's at, see if there's any divergences. But really, this is a flow play, so this should be taken only as like a lotto. Next, we have LYV. Right here, very simple. Inside day, looking for a break, above that previous was this Wednesday. Looking for a break above Wednesday's high day for more confirmation as well. And really, it's just been building towards this. So if we look on the hourly, just looks very good. Just higher low, higher low, higher low, and consolidating a bit before breaking up. You can even draw a trend line here, but I left it out because it's within the range of like a couple dollars. So really, we're just playing the break here. Next, we have Microsoft. Really, what we're looking at for Microsoft is just continuation. Again, playing that momentum. They announced on Friday that they were like raising the Microsoft Office prices, so that like gave them a very high volume day, very strong green candle here. Like you can see, like there's barely a wick on top of there. There's no wicks below. Very strong day for Microsoft. So really, we're going to be taking longs over Friday's higher day for Microsoft. And just to give a level there, that is at $343. So above 343, we're going to be taking some longs, targeting first like 345, because again, these would be day trades. These are going to be a little faster. So looking for 345 first, and then eventually like all-time highs. But really what we're going to be doing throughout this trade is going to be actively managing it. So once we break that 343 level, when we're looking, seeing how our lower time frames respond, probably most importantly the hourly, just because it gets a larger picture of the trend rather than just a small, like step by step, like the 5 or 1 minute would give. Hourly will give us an overall trend, and that's really what we're looking for here. I'm going to save the Q's and SPY for the end. So next is Starbucks. Starbucks, very, very similar setup to Den. Again, just playing this triple inside day. You play off the higher day of the first candle. So this is around 117.19. So again, just going to set an alert. Once we break, we're taking that long. And again, just for levels to give, for like a quick short-term level, we got 117.50. And you could even use that as a confirmation level if you want to play this a little bit safer. But then after 117.50, we got this huge gap all the way up to like 119. That's a pretty big like move, especially for Starbucks, which like as you can see doesn't move all too much. So those premiums on the options will definitely catch some attention. Excuse me. And we'll be able to see good gains on those. So again, 117.19 for the initial break, and then 117.50 for that confirmation break. Snow again. Like there's a theme with this watch list, and really it's like these multiple inside day setups because that's kind of what we saw last week. But again, snow, same exact plan, same exact deal. Triple inside day, playing off the high day of the first candle. 375, nice round number. First level we're going for is the wick off here, and that's around 378.30. And really, we're just going to play up there, and then sort of the same plan that we had with some of the other names. We're going to be watching that hourly, trying to decide where we're seeing weakness. So already I'm looking at like 383, but really we're going to look at how it's reacting to those levels. So in the moment, adapt and like sort of reposition ourselves. But those are all for the individual names. Again, lots of inside days that we're playing some quicker, faster moves here, at least for the start of the week. Later the week, I'm looking more at tech just because I think the Qs have been underperforming SPY. So if we just look at the Qs real quick, if we're on the 4 hour, 1 hour actually is a little bit easier to see. I'm not the biggest fan of calling this a head and shoulders, but it's kind of hard to ignore. So I drew it. I drew it anyway. Very like consolidation breakdown, consolidation break up, consolidation here. We're looking for break up. We're looking for pretty much above 400 to 401. Above 400 to 401 would be this pattern would be considered broken, and it'll probably go on like a bullish run. That's really what we're looking at for the Qs. But just in a more general sense, like without the head and shoulders in play, does look pretty strong. Looks very strong. Very nice rebound last week. We got so much more space from the 50 now. Above the 8, above the 20. We look very, very good. We even closed above the 4. Looks great. Again, like short term, we're looking at like that 400 to 401, and then longer term, looking at like all-time highs. As far as downside go, if we do start to break down, again, watch this gap that we made. Like this is free money if we break this gap. This 392, 390, at 393, this 393 gap will absolutely pay off puts. So if we break down here with momentum, you're going to be taking a sizable position in some puts, targeting just some of the lower levels, but ultimately targeting where we opened way down here, which is, oh, I'm sorry, where we closed way down here, which is 386.20. And again, same sort of deal. Just because of market conditions, we can't guarantee on that happening. So we're going to be taking profits as we go, actively watching that trade. So if that's not really something you can do, this might be one that you might have to skip. And then lastly, to end off at SPY. SPY has a very similar sort of inverse head and shoulders thing going here. But SPY looks like it broke there. So if we pin this level as sort of like the neckline here, this 369.57, broke right through. I would probably call this like more accurately like 470 is the important level that we broke. So right through 470 and closed above. Very strong. This is very strong for SPY. Futures should be doing well tonight. I think they opened about an hour ago. So we could check where those are at right now. And they're green. 0.2% green, but still green. Looking like a very, very nice week ahead of us. Again, just don't forget to like stay a little lighter. Market conditions are still very uncertain, even though we're kind of like in December, getting like some holiday fever, I guess. December is a historically very bullish month, but really what we're trying to do here is keep our risk managed. So stay light, stay like nimble, be able to adapt fast. And this is an OPEX week, so we're definitely not going to be going too hard on anything, only those plays that we very, very much like. But that concludes this Sunday watch list. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click the link in the description so you could join the server and participate live. Again, these streams cost nothing to attend. They are completely free, open to everybody. All you have to do is join and then hop on voice with us, and we do some Q&A and just light discussions afterwards, some charting requests if that's your thing too. And really it's try to get everyone prepared for the week, trying to get everyone sort of thinking on the same page, or if there's something one of us didn't consider, we would like to talk about that as well. But again, I'll see you guys at the Open on Monday.